Hey gamers, welcome back to The Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. My name is Karma, and yo! Remember this yo was stronger because we were extra high on shrooms and we skipped a whole episode. But hey, only you are to be blamed. None of you guys commented. So, now in total consciousness, we bring you the best PC, PlayStation, and Xbox games of all time, Episode 5. Now, without wasting any seconds, let's dive right into it. Far Cry 6, released on the 7th of October 2021 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Stadia.
The fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe, Diego. Breathe. The pin.
This famous open-world action-adventure title from the Ubisoft Studios that came last year has performed fairly well on its expectations. The current iteration manages to smooth over many of the bumps that have arisen in previous games, and so becomes the greatest in the series. You're once again stuck in a vast open world ruled by a charismatic psychopath, this time on the mythical island nation of Yara. Even after this many games, the task of turning all the red dots on your map into blue ones is still fun, whether by stealthily silencing every opposing guard, or pursuing the less subtle way of hurling gunshots and Molotov cocktails at them until no one remains. Overall, the cast offers good performances throughout an interesting tale, and the gameplay is the most enjoyable in the series. Enjoy. Batman: Arkham City, released on the 7th of September 2012 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Trapped. But he was waiting for us.
I need details, Captain.
Tell me.
The beginning. Why do you work alone, Batman?
It's safe to say that this action open-world adventure title by Warner Bros. Is a fan favorite among the Batman series. This 2012 release expands on Arkham Asylum's strong atmospheric base, sending players soaring around Arkham City, which is 5 times larger than the game environment in Batman: Arkham Asylum. You get to actually experience what it's like to be the Dark Knight serving justice on the streets of Gotham City, spend the ton load of your money on your gadgets, and that less eco-friendly Batmobile. Catch some of Gotham City's most dangerous criminals like Catwoman, the Riddler, Two-Face, and, of course, the Joker.
I hope you're doing your best here, Bat. Because I've just had a horrible thought.
Along with many others. The voice acting, the challenges with a cinematically pleasing opening, and the climax of the game are the things you should play this for. And Harley Quinn. If you know, you know. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, released on the 10th of November 2020 on PC, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation.
All Father, they have your son. Oh, shapeshifter.
Everybody dies.
The action role-playing legend by the video game giant Ubisoft is back with another edition. In this edition, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins before it, continues the series' evolution into a full-fledged open-world RPG. There are a plethora of things to do, explore, and discover in and around Valhalla's ever-so-exciting atmospheric storyline. Valhalla's expansive rendition of the Dark Ages of Britain and some parts of Norway is immense. This edition provides a large playground to ply your trade, and it's genuinely fantastic no matter where you are. But one thing is, this game is so big you need to bunk some online classes for it. But I'd like to see more dynamics, customization, new concepts, and integration with the main gameplay to make me want to spend time there for reasons other than trading and quests.
Deceiver!
Destiny 2: The Witch Queen, released on the 22nd of February 2022 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Stadia.
Truth is a funny thing.
Does it live in the world? Or in the mind? Is it constant? Oh, tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
This is basically a sexier version of the massively multiplayer FPS game Destiny 2 by Bungie Studios. This version seems like that breakthrough game that finally realizes the looter shooter's full potential. This latest update includes not only Destiny's first truly phenomenal story, as well as a campaign that's both challenging and memorable, but also a weapon crafting system that's a godsend for die-hard fans like myself, new light-wielding enemies that completely change the flow of combat, and new takes on some old abilities to shake up the meta. Well, by the above explanation, you must have guessed that I'm in love with this game. Guys, if you have a Destiny or Destiny 2, you should definitely try this one, or at least try vodka with watermelon. Please!
This is great. Anyone want a hug? No hugs.
Ghostwire, Tokyo. Released on the 25th of March 2022 on PC and PlayStation. This horror action FPS is the latest hit from the Bethesda Studios. It depicts a different side of this prominent urban hub after a demonic force leaves its streets desolate. This city slice feels shockingly like the real thing, and the game's devotion to its environment is matched by an equal amount of fervor for embracing Japanese culture and custom. It's a detailed and intricate environment of Shibuya, Tokyo, which pleases you to the core. This game, with its elemental attack system, is a refreshing take on first-person ranged combat. Wind, water, and fire strikes are the foundation of your arsenal, but you can also use stealth kills, talismans, and a bow. It has the spirit of these classic action games in spades, but this one is just straight up fun than anything else.
Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Ark, Survival Evolved. Released on the 27th of August 2017 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Stadia. This open-world survival craft is almost on everyone's list, but hey, it'll be injustice with this beautiful thing if it's not on a Game Perfection's best game list. Well, Wildcard Studios have placed their bet right with this entry. It includes a plethora of crazy scenarios that roam its enormous terrain, which it refers to as arcs, and may be explored single or in groups of up to 100 players. It throws you on the shores of a vast, frightening island with only enough clothing to keep you modest and your two fists. The goal from there is to keep nourished and watered while avoiding a wide range of terrifyingly detailed dinosaurs and other animals, long enough to advance up the tech tree. Honestly, I had a great time with this game, but obviously after a lot of grinding. Reminds me of my Minecraft days. Satisfactory. Released on the 8th of June 2020 on PC. Hey, this one's here. I honestly worship this game. It's been with me through the quarantine. This multiplayer open-world crafting gem by Coffee Stain Studios made my second lockdown merrier. The game includes construction, exploration, and some fighting. The basic gameplay loop involves players creating and expanding their factories, studying new technologies, and automating all their factories' many sections, all while defending themselves and their factories from ongoing threats from alien life forms. Every time I discover a new resource to mine, a new sort of power plant, or a speedier conveyor belt, I just feel like breaking everything and starting over again. If you don't know why I feel like this, you should definitely check it out. The coolest part is that it drops you into a large, open alien planet to explore, with complete freedom to create whatever the hell you want. The flexibility inspires innovation in how you use the land around you. 7 Days to Die, released on the 14th of December 2013 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Open world, survival, zombies. This crazy game from the rightly named The Fun Pimp Studio has been my go-to game for years. The majority of the experience entails traveling for supply drops or exploring abandoned buildings, while either killing the odd zombie or running till your stamina runs out. There are new crafting recipes for more advanced armor and weaponry, as well as some RPG progression with an excessively huge number of talents to invest points in. Aside from that, it's a self-motivated grind to collect materials in order to build a new home or improve an old one. This is a game where you generate your own entertainment. The simulation isn't deep enough, and the plot is too thin. This is an apocalypse of disasters, although it does have some interesting concepts to bring to the genre. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, released on the 5th of April 2022 on PC.
The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
Did my father die?
Warner Bros. Bring the LEGO's open adventure back in 2022. This edition amplifies LEGO's appeal, with nearly every cutscene incorporating some visual humor or punchline at the expense of the film series. It aims to be the definitive entry in the series, covering all of the terrain covered by prior games while also featuring The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker in LEGO form for the first time. The end product is a mishmash
and
of diverse
together
gameplay
we can
types,
rule the galaxy.
with just enough depth to make them work, all linked together by a thread of humor and charm. Apart from humor, the tasks will also keep you interested. The 45 main plot levels frequently change things up, ensuring that the action never gets boring. It can give senseless devastation on a massive scale, such as when the Battle of Naboo briefly transforms into a spectacular game of tower defense. Midnight Ghost Hunt, released on the 31st of March 2022 on PC. This team-based horror-fun, multiplayer action shooter from Vaulted Sky Studios is a crazy struggle to involve yourself. I enjoy playing as the Ghost Hunter, where I'm armed with weird devices or deadly plasma weaponry. Other times, I begin as the Ghost, terrified and searching for a spot to hide, but slowly I'm learning to play as a ghost. So, beware, I might choke your girl some night. Of course, in the game, you know. After each round, teams switch, making it possible to spend time with both sides. A whole match lasts roughly 15 minutes, including rounds as both Hunter and Ghost. Ghosts get to have fun by selecting abilities to confuse Hunters and control the battlefield in exchange for their weaker early game. Hunters, on the other side, come with a plethora of weaponry and gadgetry, and it's a lot of fun to try out different loadouts and weigh the benefits and disadvantages. That's it for today, guys. Which game do you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. Please feel free to drop your game recommendations and suggestions to improve our videos as well. Like if you feel like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Karma, peace out.